solves problems on circles. Let's have example number 1. Kayan loves to play Beyblades. If the radius of Beyblade is 9 cm, what is its diameter? So, for us to identify diameter, o para malaman natin kung ano ang measure ng diameter, since the diameter is twice the radius, then diameter is equal to 2r. So, substitute the value of the radius. Ano ba yung value ng radius ng ating Beyblade? Ang radius niya daw is 9 cm. So, substitute the value of the radius to the formula. So, that is now 2 times 9. So, 2 times 9, diameter now is 18 cm. Now, let's have this scenario. If the diameter of the Beyblade is 32 cm, what will be the radius? Since ang given naman natin ay diameter, ang formula naman natin gagamitin, radius is equal to half or 1/2 of the diameter. Substitute the value of the diameter, that is 32 cm. 1/2 times 32, or simply 32 divided by 2 is 16 cm. So therefore, the radius of the Beyblade is 16 cm. Example number 2, Kaya wants to know the area of the portion with a lot of flowers of their circular garden. The radius of the circular garden is 6 meters and the intercepted arc of the garden with lot of flower measures 150 degrees. What will be the area of the shaded sector? So, for us to find the area of the shaded sector, we have 3 steps. Ang unang step, determine first the ratio. Ratio of what? That is the measure of the arc all over 360. Measure ng given intercepted arc all over the degree measure of a circle, which is 360. Now, ang pwedeng gawin dyan, pwede kang cancellation. So, you can see pareho siyang 0. So, cancel natin ito. So, that will be now 15 over 36. Yung number, isip ka ngayon ng number na pwedeng i-divide both your numerator and the denominator. 15 over 36, ang pwede siyang i-divide sa 3. So, 15 divide 3 is 5. 36 divide 3 is 12. So, the ratio now of the given arc to the degree measure of a circle is 5 over 12. Next step, find the area of the circle. To find the area of the circle, the formula is area of a circle is equal to pi r squared. Substitute now the value of the radius is equal to pi times 6 meters squared. 6 meters squared is equal to 36 meters squared times pi, which is 3.14. 3.14 times 36 meters squared is equal to 113.04 meter squared. So that will be now the area of the circle. Now, the third step is to find now the sector. To find the sector, we have area of sector is equal to the measure of the arc over 360, or this one, yung nasa step 1 natin, times the area of a circle. So, let's substitute. So, 2 over 15 times the area of a circle, which is 113.04 meters squared. So, pwede nating i-multiply muna siya sa 5, then divided by 12. Pwede naman divide mo muna rin siya sa 12 times 5. That is the same. Yun pa rin yung magiging sagot niya. So, 5 times 113.04 divided by 12 is 47.1 meter squared. That will be now the area of the shaded sector. Example number 3. Let's have this figure. From the main entrance of the park, there are 2 pathways where visitors can walk along going to the circular garden. The pathways are both tangent to the garden, whose center is 25 meters away from the main entrance. If the area of the garden is about 452.16 meters squared, how long is each pathway? So, ang hinahanap natin, ano ba ang sukat daw po ng ating pathway papunta doon sa garden? Ang given daw natin, yung distance daw po ng ating center ng garden to the main entrance is 25 meters. So ngayon, kailangan nating ma-identify ano daw po yung sukat nito. Since meron na tayong isang sukat dito, which is 25, para makuha natin yung isa sa mga sukat ng ating pathway, kailangan muna nating ma-identify yung sukat nito. Kung papansin natin, this line is a radius. So the first step is to find the radius. How to find the radius? Let's go back sa ating given. Ang meron kasi tayo is the area of the garden. So ang area daw ng ating garden is 452.16 meters squared. So ibig sabihin po, ang ating area of a circle is given. Kaya nga lang, wala tayong measure ng radius. So gagamitin natin itong formula na to. Substitute natin yung mga given. Ang given natin is 552.16 for our area is equal to, yung pi natin is 3.14 radius squared. Ngayon, ang hahanapin natin, the unknown is radius squared or simply the radius. So, para po masolve natin yung radius, we need to remove 3.14 sa tabi ni radius squared. So, ang gagawin lang natin, divide both sides by 3.14. Kung ano yung ginawa natin sa right side, yun din yung gagawin natin sa left side. Kung nag-divide tayo ng 3.14 dito, dun din po sa kabila. So, we can now cancel 3.14 to the right side. Ang matitira na lang is the radius squared. Then, 452.16 divided by 3.14 is equal to 144. So, natira po si radius, nilagay lang natin siya sa left side. Then, dinivide natin yung area and 3.14 for the value of pi. So, we have now 144. Then, how to find the radius? Since meron tayo ditong squared, ibig sabihin po, for us to remove squared, pwede tayong maglagay ng radical sign to both sides to remove the squared. Since ang reciprocal po ng exponent na meron tayo is 1/2 and that could be expressed in radical form. Kaya, ang mangyayari ay the radius is equal to the square root of 144. And what is the square root of 144? The radius now is equal to the square root of 144 is 12 meters. So therefore, ito po ay 12 at ito ay 25. Kung mapapansin, itong figure na to ay triangle. Okay? Kung siya ay triangle, ano yung formula na pwede nating gamitin para makuha naman natin yung measure or length of our pathway? So, yun po ay Pythagorean theorem. Okay? So, kung gagamit tayo ng Pythagorean theorem, ito yung ating formula. C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Ang C squared, it pertains to the hypotenuse, yung pinakamahabang leg. Kung papansin natin, ang pinakamahabang leg po ng ating triangle dito ay ito. So, ibig sabihin, kung ano yung degree kung ano yung length neto, yun yung isa-substitute natin sa C. So, ibig sabihin, si 12, that could be your A. So, let's substitute the value. So, 25 for C squared. Ito po yung ating C, ito yung ating A, ito yung ating B. So, substitute the value. So, you have now 25 squared equal to, your A is 12. So, 12 squared plus B squared. Simplify. 25 squared is 625 equal to 12 squared is 144. Apply APE to both sides or simply transpose 144 to left side. So, you will have now 625 minus 144 equal to B squared. So, si B squared na lang ang natitira. So, you have now B squared equal to 625 minus 144 is equal to 481. Then, since meron ka ulit ditong squared, you need to get the square root of the number on the right side. O, para lang matanggal yung ating square dito. So, you have square root here. Kung ano yung ginawa sa left side, yun din ang gagawin sa right side. So, that will be now B is equal to the square root of 481. So, using your calculator to find the square root of 481, the value now is approximately 21.93 meters. So, yun po pala yung sukat ng ating pathway. So, the measure of the pathway is equal to 21.93 meters.